Okay, so I'm guessing you clicked on this video because you want to build a setup with a low budget. If I'm right, you came to the right place. Now, a quick reminder, everything in this video will be linked in the description. I'm not going to waste more of your time, so drop a sub and a like. Without further ado, let's get right to the video. Okay, so the first thing I want you guys to do is hop on eBay and search up for gaming PC and try to cap your PC at around the price of 200. Also be careful of what you're looking at, because as you guys can see in the picture here, there's a picture of a GPU, but it doesn't actually state in the title that there's a GPU. So also be very mindful of that, and also just make sure you're checking the item specifications and the details about the item, because you never know what you're getting. Okay, because you're upgrading the PC that we chose at the very start of the video, I'll say upgrade the RAM as well. It did state in the item specification or the PC specs that it had 16GB of RAM, so I recommend getting another 16GB of RAM stick, make it 32GB, or if you want only 16GB, which I don't see why you should, or maybe it's just your budget, I recommend getting these specific ones, 2 8GB DDR4 RAMs. Highly recommended to fill up all of your RAM slots, because it'll just peak your performance, if you guys understand what I mean. But yeah, I'll leave a link to these in the description. For the CPU, we're using a Ryzen 5 4500 with 4.1 GHz. Highly recommend this, especially with the GPU that we're about to be using, or that we're going to be showing you guys. And also a quick reminder that all of these things that I'm mentioning in this video currently are on sale because it is Black Friday. If you guys aren't able to get them right now, try to get them on Christmas, because of course they'll be on sale for Christmas. But yeah, quick reminder also that all of these products or components, let me say, will be linked in the description, each and every single one of them. And if I have missed any of them, comment down below and I'll reply with the link of that component. For the GPU, it's really dependent on your budget. You can have a really low budget of around £50 and maybe below or slightly above and get like a GTX 5050 Ti, or you could have a medium budget of around £150 to £200 and get a GTX 1650 or anything above, which you guys know, probably like 3060s, 4090s, any of those. But me personally, if you're on the extremely low budget, I recommend, when I say extremely low, I mean £50. I recommend getting the GTX 5050 or maybe the 750. Or if you're lucky, you can actually find the 1650 for a decent price on eBay. But if you're in the medium-ish budget, I say just get a GTX 1650 of Amazon for £170.99. But the price on the GPU can vary between different websites. But so far, to match the CPU, I highly recommend getting the GTX 1650. But if you do have an extra £100 or £200 laying around, I say get the GTX 1660 Ti. Another crucial part about gaming is space. You need space to keep your games, and more space equals better performance. Speaking about Crucial, we're going to be using the Crucial P3 Plus 1TB M.2 SSD. 1TB will be more than enough to keep your big storage games such as Roblox and Minecraft, and I'll give you that sweet 1000 FPS in Roblox and Minecraft. Okay, let's move on from the PC specs to the monitor. I found an amazing deal of this monitor, which costs £99.99. This monitor is 165Hz, has 1 millisecond of response time, and is also 27 inches. This ViewSonic monitor also has AMD FreeSync Premium, which will help you in that smooth gameplay. For the headphones, I don't have too much to say. I highly recommend the HyperX Cloud Stingers, not only because they really feel good, but they also sound amazing. They are equipped with a headphone microphone, however for headphone microphone these sound amazing. Plus they have a swivel to mute feature and also noise cancellation. Another alternative is the Stealth XP Panther. They are extremely affordable and they also sound amazing. They also remind me of the SteelSeries Arctis 7s or 5s. They're highly recommended, so check them down below in the description. For the keyboard, it's really up to preference. You could like 60% keyboards, TKLs, or even full-size keyboards. It's not only about size, it's also about switches and response time. When I say switches, I mean black switches, blue switches, brown switches, red switches, and speed silver switches. Those switches that I just mentioned are the switches for the Geeky GK61 SE 60%. It comes with a price of £29.99 and it comes with the colours white and black. I'm currently using this keyboard but with blue switches, so they're not that good sounding, but that's just general preference. Most people don't really like blue switches. I'm saying they're not that good sounding because most people don't like the sound of blue switches, but me personally, I don't mind any switches. The only thing with me is if they feel good. Okay, so for the mouse, as a keyboard, it's very much up to preference. However, because this is a budget setup video, I recommend these 3 mice: the Logitech G305, the HyperX Pulsefire, or the Logitech G703 LIGHTSPEED wireless gaming mouse. If you guys have any other suggestions, comment them down below. And also remember that all of these products will be linked down below in the description. For the webcam, I recommend getting the RVMe 1080p webcam. This webcam has got extremely good quality and it's also included with a tripod. And with all of that, you can get it for only the price of £18.98. And for the mic, I recommend getting the Toner USB microphone. For this cheap USB microphone, it is extremely good and I highly recommend it. Of course, as I've already said, all of the links for these products will be linked down below in the description. In terms of accessories, it's really up to your theme. You can have an insane RGB theme or a nice natural green theme. However, if you want to go through the basics, let's get some LED strips. I would recommend these Pro LED strips because they're nicely diffused and they're also cheap and bright. If you want something slightly cheaper, well, I'd say around £4 or £5, I recommend going on Wish and finding some LED strips there. If I'm being totally honest, I got all of the LED strips behind my monitors from Wish and so far, they are not that bad. The ones that I got are phone app controlled and they're also remote controlled. However, just to be safe, get these ones. They'll also be linked down below in the description. For personalization, you guys can head over to Display and get some posters. They're currently running a Black Friday sale, so if I were you, I'll be quick and cut one right now. If you guys don't want to spend too much money, you guys can print out a poster and then get a nice A3 picture frame off Amazon or eBay. And to put the cherry on top, you guys can cop a fake plant from either Amazon or eBay at any price you want. You guys can get a £1 fake plant like I did, or get these £2.79 fake plants, or even you guys can get a nice £7.99 fake plant of a bonsai tree. In terms of the mousepad, if you guys want a very good mousepad for aesthetics and also for glide, I recommend going onto Gutsy Aiden's website. As you guys can see here, everything is currently on sale, so I recommend you guys to get your mousepads now. My favorite mousepad right now here is probably the White Topper mousepad and the Arctic Swirl mousepad, and I might have to cop them quickly because they're currently £12.43. An amazing deal and I highly recommend it. Moving on to the desk, I recommend this IKEA Linmos / Olaf desk. You can also get this IKEA Linmos / Atlas desk, which is slightly smaller. And because it's slightly smaller, it's also slightly cheaper. They all come with different colors, and the colors are up to you and what you prefer. This whole setup will cost around £797.60, including the PC. Without the PC, it will cost around £239.99. However, this price can either increase or decrease depending on the keyboard choice, mouse choice, monitor choice, and also mousepad choice. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and also comment down below if I've missed out anything or if you guys want more videos like this. Thank you for watching this video. It was your boy Light here. Peace.